Caution is out for Martin Truex.
Oh no!
Man.
It's just not meant to be.
Boy, I'm so curious to see, was this him racing with his teammate? Did maybe some dirt? Oh, that's right. He had gotten by him. So, did maybe somebody lay some dirt? Well, he just ran it kind of loose through there.
Exactly like Kevin Harvick.
There's an old saying in road racing: the leader cleans the track for everybody. He gets to drive through all the crap that was put down.
Jeff?
Oh no!
Oh no!
Almirola Bowman!
Oh, the 24's on his side. Remember what I said, Clint, about 21 cars? I don't know if we got there, but man, that took out a lot of race cars and a lot of great race cars in there.
I know Eric Almirola was one of the front ones up front.
To his teammate, Christopher Bell. Now that's going to get him to the rear bumper.
Big shot.
Oh,
yep.
He just got over on that right side.
I could tell you another part of that equation, Jeff. These cars, they have skew in the rear ends. That's obviously for speed and make the cars go fast, make them pull up to other cars. It's also, in my experience, makes them squirrely. When that car hits him, it pushes that car into the steer of the rear end, and it can turn you in a heartbeat.
Or so.
No! Slid the front tire, got into the Christopher Bell, away he went.
And gets away. Not everybody's so lucky. Justin Haley has to do a spin around at turn 1, but no caution. Here's a look at it.
Get pushed by Larson. Oh, he makes a late move to the 2. That's not going to work. Oh, he just starts getting loose.
A wheel hop too. All the above. Just got in too hot.
Yeah, and he got down on that lower apron there. I'm wondering if that contributed to it.
Like the days of old at Bristol. That's going to be
Spinner,
the
turn 2, Martin Truex.
Told you.
Took him 30 minutes, man. I expected it to happen much sooner.
Now he's double dipping. He's running the truck race as well as the cup race, and had a spin in practice in the truck.
Turn 4. So Chris Buescher ahead. He floats it up top there. You can see how look how dusty and dirty it is up there. Not a lot of grip until you clean that off.
And that's because
It's just Denny in the outside wall.
There's that risk assessment, man.
Hendrick cars, all 3 Hendrick cars that are left of this field.
That was a big block. Stacked them all up, turned them around.
That wasn't a question of if, it was a matter of when.
I was just about to say one more lap to have a wreck, and see this big run on the top. Yeah,
and watch this block of Brad.
Wait, oh boy, yeah. So Denny's teammate Truex was trying to push him, but when Brad moved up in that outside lane, then that stacked up Denny, and he had to move.
Martin Truex limping around the tri-oval, a lot of smoke from his car. The right rear has come off it and rolled out onto the racetrack. Caution. Just what we didn't need.
Unless the right rear's down. Right rear's down. Not the left rear, it's the right rear. That's what it is.
On Martin Truex, who came by and kind of surprisingly didn't take that car to pit road, but not going to ride it out. And when this is lying out in the middle of the racetrack, you don't want to come along here.
It's on the move is Austin Cindric.
We got another one. Is that the 19?
Yep.
Same situation. Wow.
And right under him. And into the wall goes the 40. Oh my gosh.
Cole Custer, nowhere to go there. Big fire. He had a big impact. Luckily, seeing him get out of the race car right now.
You're going to have to leave me a little bit of room in the road.
Really good. Just be easy here.
We got a car on the wall.
That's 2 cars. Truex, it's raining.
Raining in turn 1.
It all of a sudden just started raining really quickly in turn 1. Bunch of the leaders had trouble. Bunch of the guys up front.
The 19 of Truex, another Joe Gibbs Toyota.
You know how this started, why this started, but look at the lack of grip. Yeah, everybody in the corner, way up the track. 4 cars back here with contact.
He'll take third, and they're bumping and banging and grinding, and 1 car's around. Coming out
of turn number 6. He'll spin it to the inside. That is Martin Truex Jr. who gets spun to the exit of turn 6.
Down here in turn 7, though, we remain green. Off with Martin Truex Jr. Looks like he gets turned by the 20. You can already see some cars having trouble with that curb and debris going everywhere. Truex gets...
Here comes Matt DiBenedetto. He wants third, but he's got to get around A.J. Allmendinger to do it. Bubba Wallace off course. One other car spinning, leaving turn 6. More contact on the straightaway, and there's more calamity on the back straightaway.
Cars everywhere on the back stretch. Austin Dillon, hard contact.
That was the result of that curve.
Looks like Michael McDowell was the car that got spun around.
Well, here you go. Guys hadn't seen the racetrack in this configuration. Through here side by side. See Bubba Wallace, he bails out. But huge jump right there by McDowell. Just, they haven't been through this track like this before without that curb. It's causes all this issues. It's easy to say, well, you know it's there, but vision just isn't what you think it is when you're following other cars.
Now he's trying to go up there and win the race.
Front 5.
Oh, there's a big crash.
19,
Truex.
Martin Truex Jr. He got into the side of the 24. William Byron's in it. Landon Castle also collected up.
I was so concerned about the used tires. That actually happened in the back third. Oh, Tyler Reddick.
Tyler Reddick.
Smoke out of the back of Tyler Reddick.
Smoke coming out of the back of it.
14 to go, and so much cleanup that is going to be needed on the backstretch. They're going to put this one under red flag so they can clean it up. We can have... Oh, up into the wall! Alex Bowman into the wall! Ross Chastain caught up in the 42. The 19 of Martin Truex Jr. also involved.
Try to keep it rolling. Try to keep
The 18, Kyle Busch, also spinning.
Down the backstretch, they all got out of the gas because the 20 got loose off of 2. Then it creates a huge gap and a big run. And the 47, I mean, it's the same bump that he did multiple times before. And that time, it just turns the 48 into the outside wall.
Oh, up into the wall hard! Right coming out of turn 4. Martin Truex Jr. slams into the wall.
Another playoff contender.
That is a huge hit for the 19. Heavy damage to the right front suspension.
Right behind him is the 99 car, Daniel Suarez. A little bit of contact right to the left rear quarter panel. Martin overcorrects the car, knocks the wall down. That was a massive hit. See the safer barrier.
For the end of the race, so going to be a little bit of work to do for the 22.
Martin Truex Jr. smoke coming up the right side.
And guys, he hit the wall a few laps ago, and the crew jumped up on there a few laps before that to prepare, and now they're going to have to service this 19.
And if nothing comes off this car, we won't see a yellow. He's down on the apron, Jeff.
Here's a replay of this 19 car. So he didn't make contact the same time that Brad Keselowski did, but I think he actually had to have gotten into the wall maybe another time beyond that. And
more spots, more points. Martin Truex Jr. into the wall. He could be out of the championship 4 now.
Keep rolling here. Inside 3.
It's Keselowski and Kyle Busch. Busch now up there into the championship 4. Caution has come out again.
Ryan Preece spun out. Flat tires on that car down the back straightaway, but now look at the points.
What are you supposed to do?
Let's see what happens here. Kurt Busch and him get together coming off the corner. Oh man, that's tough. That's frustrating.